Good morning. The time is 6:19 a.m. My name is Dr. Teddy Maddox, and I address you today immediately after getting off of my Stairmaster. My reason for doing this is pretty simple. I had a small mental wobble yesterday, and as such, I'm seeing to it that my days spent in the confines of this room are full of enough enrichment to distract myself from any mental inconveniences that may hamper my objective findings. With that in mind, I'm upping my daily exercise quota, and I'm going to start making the rounds with the stack of board games I brought from home, which will hopefully aid in seeing me through to the end of this experiment. Speaking of, less than 48 hours remain. Current BPM is 112. It seems a bit unfair to use that as an average, I'll grant you that. Cryptic Crossword is boxed off, clocking in at, get ready for it, 24 minutes, a personal best of mine. My mind and body remain energized and sufficiently fueled by Orchid 8. I believe I can present these findings to the MHRA with enough backing evidence to advance the clinical trials safely. I'm sure we'll be able to find enough whimsical teens willing to give it a try for a few notes. Although, it is my understanding that it's quite cool now to stay up to all hours of the morning anyway, so perhaps the results may be slightly unreliable. Who knows? I don't know much about youths. My wife and I were expecting a short time ago. Nothing came from it. There's a series of small complications. Lila was involved in a road traffic accident some years ago. We believe she got off relatively scot-free. A bruised rib, bad, but a flesh wound. She was off work on paid leave for a few weeks, and after that we just didn't really think much of it. Early autumn of last year, she reached her third trimester. That's when she started bleeding. We thought it was premature labor, but they said that her placenta had become partially dislodged. It likely had something to do with the pileup. Took her away for scans, and in the 34th week, in the Hollyfields Women's Hospital, male nurse, he looked quite young and a bit scared. It was obviously his first time doing this. He was very polite. He came up to me and introduced himself and told me what he specialized in and pronounced my daughter as stillborn, and I said, "I know, thank you." We were given a few options with how to proceed, but Lila was still pretty adamant about giving birth. So, sometime later, she was given a lot of drugs, and I held her hand, and we watched them take her away. Anyway, these matters are of no concern to the experiment, so I'm going to go play a few board games. Signing off.